Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Gendron Tarot by Melanie Gendron. There's the website for that, usgamesinc.com. Feel free to enjoy that. Supportive Oracle cards, Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Artwork by Josephine Wall. Focus, go ahead. Focus, just for fun. Come on now. There we go. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you want that information. There is a website, Blue Angel Online. One day I'll remember it. One day, maybe not today, but one day. Blue Angel Online. Feel free to freeze frame on that information if you want that, of course. Okay. What do we have for Gemini? Feels a little spicy. Let's see if it is. Maybe you got the Emperor going on there. Emperor can be a little spicy. Are you bored? What's going on? Oh, okay. Five of Wands just showed up. That's kind of like, stop asking unless you really want it. Okay. Compassion. Who? Over here. And these are being authentic and getting to know someone. I feel like less is more here. Let them tell you who they are. So what are we getting involved with here? You're feeling trapped in some type of situation. There's a lack of connection here in feeling trapped. Before I pick up this card, let me just see if I can get a little bit more clarity, because I feel like I'm just like starting to wonder, like, am I even really here? Do you even really see me? Does it even really matter? Cups. Five of Cups. Well, there you go. Hierophant. I do get the Five of Cups, Hierophant, and I also get like the Knight of Cups. So it's kind of like I don't really. I feel like I don't feel like people are paying attention to me. Because there's attention keeps going away from you. Even the Fool card, I feel like, is looking away from you because it's like it's up like this. I feel like whoever this is not looking at you, not paying attention to you. What are they? I don't know. The energy's going somewhere else. I just don't understand where it's going. Because it's almost like it's going off into a void. It's like it's not even really going anywhere. It's just not going towards you. It's weird. Maybe some weird I don't know. It's a weird energy. It's a general read, so I'm just kind of... It's going off into a void is what I keep getting. And you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Like, if people don't listen to me, like... All right, like, what am I supposed to do? Start throwing things on the floor? Like, what do you want me to do? What do I need to do? What do I got to do to jazz this up a little bit? But it's kind of like if it's a work situation and you start throwing things on the floor, that's not going to really work for you. It's not going to really work for you, usually. I remember that happening once. Somebody tried to get people's attention and to try to make a point, and I think it backfired. Fair warning, it did backfire. That's all I'm saying. There has to be more to come into this, but what control do you have over the situation? So having compassion, somebody's distracted, but like it's... Whatever's going on with whoever this is, I don't think it has anything to do with you, and I'll even say that in the context, say this is a romantic partner. Whatever it is, they're not wanting to share it with you. Even if it's a romantic partner. And I feel like it's kind of like, all right. It's funny because I kind of want to go into the realm of like, well, there's things you don't share with them. But I also feel like you have so much going on. You're like, well, it's not that I won't share it with them. It's just, it's too complicated for them to follow. Maybe it's just too, you're like, by the time I'm done explaining it, I've already moved on from it. It could be like that. So it's not like, I feel like Gemini would be like, well, it's not like I purposely hold things back. It's just, you know, I got a lot of things going on. I can't tell them everything. I'm very busy in my head. A lot going on in my head. They're making choices And they're making choices without you, whoever this is. Be it a partner, be it a friend, be it a colleague, be it management, be it somebody who's below you, not like emotionally, but just like if you're a manager and they're like a worker person, they could be like a worker person, it's just that, and they're making decisions without you. They're making decisions without you, and they're moving on in some respect. They're very conflicted about what's going on, and they don't like it. You got the Emperor and the Empress, but they're both on your side. So this is a self-sufficient time. Whoever this is, they're not seeing you, they're not talking correctly. Like, they might be technically talking to you, but not about what's going on with them. If this is romance, and if this is hitting, I'm just going to be careful about saying this. Take it with a grain of salt. Doesn't mean this has to be on, but if the rest of it's hitting, it might be going this way. I feel somebody's going towards the let's be friends energy. So wherever that, because I feel like there's a dismount here. When I say dismount, it's like dismount from your life because they're going on to this other situation and they're going, this person's going in another direction. Are we sure? Let's just. It feels like they're really going in another direction. 8 of Swords, and then the 6, which is the 6 is the Lovers. Which the Lovers is your card though. That's interesting. Oh, they're feeling trapped with the Lovers. Okay. If it's a romantic situation, and this is hitting, I feel like they're going towards the let's be friends energy. I really do. If this is a business connection, they're following their passion towards something else. This other person is making the decisions. They got the Magician on their side, whether I like it or not. Whether you like it or not, we'll learn, but that's where the card showed up. It's just where it is. It's very interesting. Hey, no. Get down. Crazy cat. Jeez. I love him, but he's crazy. I'm telling you. I don't think you're going to be all broken up about this either. I mean, whoever this is, you got the fruitless win card. In the sense of the 5 of Swords, kind of like I wasn't feeling like I was being appreciated anyway. I don't know if it's ideal for what you want, but it's kind of like, well, I could do this the easy way and just kind of accept it and move on, or I could try to fight it. This is one of those situations where I feel like the advice is just to see it for what it is and just let it go. I feel like you have the ability to do that in this one. Kind of like, well, if that's what it's really made of and the other person doesn't really want to be around me anyway, they're not seeing the value of me and they've decided to move on, I just don't see you broken up. You're not liking it. I don't see you liking it. But in the same token, I'm kind of feeling like it wasn't really working anyway. If this is hitting, let's take it with a grain of salt. Because the energy is going more in your favor. I feel like this is kind of like this wasn't working for me anyway. Being authentic and getting to know yourself more? No. Getting to know that this is how this dynamic was working. Kind of like maybe, this is who this person is, whoever it is to you. Doesn't have to be romantic, I keep saying that. But whatever it is, they're moving on without you, or they're making decisions without you. And let's be fair, if it's a work situation, and you're trying to move ahead, and people are just passing you by, the authenticity of that is realizing you're not valued here the way you should be. So maybe if you really have aspirations of advancing in life, maybe it's time to look for other options. I feel like I say that a lot with Gemini, but maybe I'm wrong. Because I'm getting like, from this moment, that's where your true value is going to come in. That's where your stability is going to come in. Kind of like, okay, this isn't working. It's painfully obvious. I'm not really loving it, but I'm seeing it for what it is. So now, ball's in my court. What am I going to do with this? Where can we go with this? What's a good first step for Gemini for this to go their way? 10 of Pentacles, that's already there. And then the 17, which is the Star card. What do you want? Time to go for what you really want. So, for example, if we're going to use the relationship thing again, because I just feel like I keep going back to that. I hate to do it, but let's go for it. Maybe the last person didn't understand your sense of humor. They understood. They're able to keep up with you intellectually, but they didn't really have a humorous side. And you're like, I really wish they had more of a humorous side. You kind of accepted who they were. Again, they could keep up with you intellectually and understand what you were saying, but they just didn't have your same type of humor. So the next one, what do we need? Like, let's start looking for that. Let's start looking for that type of thing. Same thing with a job. Maybe this current job, I know a lot of people who end up in jobs where they deal with the public and they don't really care for it. So if this job is kind of like you have to deal with the public, but you've decided you're going to go on to something else because this isn't going to work, where can we go that you can still be of value and still enjoy life, but you don't have to work with the public? Like let's make it really simple. What do you wish was different? Make it simple, and then you can make it as complicated as you want, of course. And let's just head towards that. Like, let's accept that this failed, but this might be your greatest gift because, like, yeah, it failed and it really wasn't the best for me anyway. I was kind of feeling trapped with it. It really wasn't working out anyway. But now that I'm going to go in a different direction, what do I want? If I'm going to put the effort into it, what do I actually want to happen? It's weird that it's one of those moments, but I also feel like I'm coming back to this one last time. It wasn't working anyway is what I'm if this is hitting, it wasn't working anyway. So having the compassion to just let it go, to get it out of your way, kind of like, let's just let it go. Let's just be as peaceful and as cooperative, as respectful. Like, you shouldn't be at a detriment because of this. Like, but respectfully, being respectful to yourself, let it go. Like, we don't have to prove anything here. You want to go, great, go. But what's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. Whatever's going on here. Like, same for a job. Like, I'll do my due diligence while I'm here. I get paid correctly while I'm here. I do my job while I'm here. But I'll leave on positive terms. Well, I'll be respectful, but we're gonna accept that this is done. If that's where this is going, we're just gonna try to we just want to move it out of the way. We want to move it out of the way so we can move on to better things because they wanted to. Whoever this is, whether you're being moved on from one way or another, they want to move on from you. Okay, respectfully, you're going to move on too. Okay, it's all good. You want to go? It wasn't working anyway. I'm going to make plans for me to go too. Cool. So it's like the more peaceful we can end it out, respectfully, of course, the more easy the next phase comes in. And it's kind of like, all right, we're going to do this. Let's get what we want then. Let's move forward. We don't have to argue with this one. Is that correct? I'm trying to end it, but I'm not sure if I should be ending it yet. I don't think we have to argue about this. If you just let this go, I feel like it'll go in your favor. I feel like you have control. Like, if they want to go anyway, so okay, let's just be diplomatic about it. Let's be civil about it. Move on. Whether it be work, relationship, whatever you got going on. I feel the more peaceful we can let it go, the quicker the good comes back in. 'Cause there's better out there for you. It's time to get the better. No use wasting the time on any discord. Fair is fair, and we'll do from there. We'll go from there. Fair is fair, and we'll go from there. Apparently, I'm in the rhyming mood today. Every now and then, I've done it. Anything else? I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.